It's highly on video time, and we'll take a look at some items mentioned inside the DEF14A document that was just published as part of their proxy filings. One thing of note is they revised their change in control policy in May of 2023, and a change of control means that someone else or something else is controlling the company, and it provides a standardized approach and benefits where the participants, the executive leaders in particular, received enhanced severance benefits, and the company must experience a change in control, and the executive must subsequently be separated by the company. And they refer to a double trigger event. That's where a change in control takes place. They're told that they have to leave in a certain period of time. That's the first event. And the second event is they leave and receive severance. In addition, there's a golden parachute payment clause that was not listed in the previous year's DEF14A document. And golden parachute is a reference to where if an executive gets booted out, they'll be fine because they can get like up to a year of severance pay. Whereas the common folk, you're lucky if you get a couple weeks severance pay. There's also mention of stock shares, and they're prohibiting employees, directors, and consultants from engaging in transactions that are designed to or have an effect of hedging or offsetting any decrease in the market value of shares. We further prohibit these folks from holding company securities in a margin account or otherwise pledging our securities as collateral for a loan. So they don't want people to purchase downside protection for these shares if the price goes down, and this wasn't listed in the last year's thing. The performance metrics for the ERX, since they made this strategic move, the executives got a lump of coal for performance, and the payout for bonuses is at 0%. And in my opinion, that's the correct thing to do. In addition, this is in reference to the CFO. He was also awarded 0% payouts, and they mentioned development of a new powertrain platform. And there's an odd similarity of a platform used by HYLN and the Cummins HYLN platform. They also use a similar wording. That's where I see similarities, but I can't connect any lines or dots anywhere. There's also reference to, I thought it was a person, but it's actually a company called Morrow Sodali, and they're soliciting the proxy on behalf of the board of directors, and our solicitor, Morrow Sodali, may solicit proxies by personal interview, mail, telephone, and electronic communications, and Sodali against certain liabilities related to or arising out of activities performed or services or advice furnished pursuant to its retention. These folks were not a part of the previous year's DEF14A document. And the interesting thing is, like, they have the capacity to acquire companies. And as you can see, there's a power quartz company, and Morris Sadali was a proxy solicitor for them. And what do you know? They acquired the company. I'm not saying it's going to happen with HYLN, because people are guessing and speculating, including myself, that Cummins is going to acquire them. But now we have this new company that's entered in the picture, and they also have the capability to acquire someone that they find interested in, or they can help facilitate acquisition to another parent company. And I'm seeing revisions to change and control documents, golden parachute statements, and now there's this strange company entering the picture. In a recent video that HYLN published, Thomas Healy, and of course you have to be very careful on what he says, but at one point of this Carno demonstration, he's listing milestones, what we shared publicly is the target this year. The main thing is to get them into customers' hands, and then next year is to scale into the low double-digit millions of revenue by shipping these systems meaning the Carno generator. But the very first part of this sentence is what we shared publicly. My question is, what's going on privately? Publicly, get the generator into customers' hands, and the DEF14A document is enhancing change and control, golden parachutes, and this kind of strange company that's backed by a TPG Capital, which is another capital investment firm. They're in the background. So publicly, he's getting the generator into customer's hands, and maybe there's, again, this is speculation, maybe there's a dual approach where you publicly, you want to sell the product to the customer, which that's what companies normally do. And maybe on the same token is you're selling the company for potential sale. Things to think about. That's it for this video. And of course, thanks for watching.